Cue up that tape. It's Rhodes Rewind, brought to you by Rhodes College Athletics and the Rhodes Sports Information Department. Here are your hosts, Jeff Livesey and Ryan Van Hook.
Welcome back, Lynx lovers. The Rhodes football team took on the top team in the conference this weekend. Jeff, how'd they do?
The Lynx returned to action after their bye week, looking to put the hurt on Center College. Rhodes took a 21-13 lead into halftime after Blake Box hit Jonathan Weiner for a 17-yard score, but Center responded with 2 early touchdown drives in the second half, and the Lynx could not claw their way back. Rhodes ended up falling 47-35, with Box throwing for 408 yards and 4 touchdowns. His favorite target was Jonathan Weiner, who had 9 catches for 129 yards and 2 scores. Trey Hooper led the defense with 13 tackles. How about a football team that got a win this weekend? How did women's soccer do?
Women's soccer won their 4th straight match, drowning Oglethorpe 4-0. Elizabeth Wada found the back of the net twice for the Lynx, while Angie Hurlo and Ellie Valega also netted goals of their own. Anna Maldonado and the Rhodes defense were stifling, recording their 7th shutout of the year. The Lynx then struggled against the top team, Berry College, falling 3-0 for their first loss in conference play this weekend. The men's soccer team lost its first conference game of the year against Oglethorpe 1-0, but then played another 110-minute thriller against Berry College and managed to tie 1-1. The Lynx fell behind early in the first half and trailed the entire game until Harrison Leeson capitalized on a Gabe Lawrence pass in the 88th minute to even the score. Rhodes held off Berry's constant attack in the 2 overtimes to secure the tie and the point. Was the Rhodes volleyball team able to carry their momentum over from last weekend?
Well, Rhodes volleyball team suffered 2 tough losses this weekend, first falling to Center 3-0 on Saturday. Rhodes then fought hard against rival Swanee, but ended up falling in 3 close sets. Alicia Williams had 13 kills for the Lynx, while Katherine Grimes dished out 15 assists.
You gotta tell me how the Rhodes field hockey team finished off their trip to Maine.
Well, Rhodes field hockey team dropped their first road game of the year against national powerhouse Bowdoin College, but came back with a big conference win against Hendrix College. Every Royler scored in the first 90 seconds, and the Lynx added 2 more goals in the 11th minute from Shawnee Cohen and Julie Hertzman, burying the Warriors in an early 3-0 hole. The Warriors scored a late goal in the first half, but Rhodes held on for the 3-1 victory.
And now to the water. Both Rhodes swim teams were in action this weekend against Birmingham Southern College. The men unfortunately fell, but the women were able to bring home the victory. The women were led by Virginia Carr, who won 3 separate events, while Sarah Young and Allie Ziden won 2 events each.
The men's and women's cross-country teams competed in Wisconsin this weekend for their last regular season meet. The men finished 26th out of a field of 45 teams, which included 10 of the top 30 teams in the nation. Alex Noel led Rhodes, placing 83rd out of 664 runners. The women were led once again by Brittany Alexander, who placed 31st out of 560 runners. Both teams will finish the season next weekend at the SAA Championships in Alabama. And that's it for this week's Rhodes Rewind. I'm Jeff Livesey.
And I'm Ryan Van Hook. Adios, Lynx Gatos, and we'll see you next week.